What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. For the love of sports cards and TCG, I'm rocking the Run Good Daisy very short print shirt today. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my very first SGC submission. Yes, I finally jump shipped. I drank the Kool-Aid, and I'm going to be submitting through SGC. I'm not a big fan of the slab, but the value of SGC slabs and PSA are kind of starting to creep up a little bit. They're almost about even at this point. So I figured, hey, why not just submit through SGC? As you guys know, I do like to submit my PC cards through, like, you know, some PC cards that I'm probably never ever going to sell through, like, other companies like RCG. I have a slab here. If you've seen the video on the channel already, a tuxedo review, that wasn't me. If you guys don't know, Max, he used to be my former neighbor. He does the baseball part of the channel, and he did the submission through SGC. So if you guys are confused on that, that is why. But I finally drank the Kool-Aid, and I am going to be submitting through SGC. So originally, I had 55 cards that I was going to submit through SGC. I thought with SGC they did a bulk submission. I know they might have done it in the past. So I just went through my collection. I set aside like 100. Out of the 100, I got these 55. And out of these 55, these are all grade worthy in my opinion. But I will go through the reason why I have this side that I'm not grading and this side that I am grading. So let's just hop right in. So I had 55 cards. So these cards I decided not to grade at the moment because I thought, like I said, I thought SGC is going to have a bulk submission. They did not. So if you submit more than the 20, 30, 40, it's all going to be $30. So if they had a bulk submission price, like let's say $25 per slab or $20 per slab, I would have submitted these cards, but they did not have that option. And when you go over 30 cards, your shipping costs kind of not double, but they're higher. So I just decided to take some cards away. So I took some of these cards away because this is my thought process. So I took cards away that I think are going to be worth more in a PSA slab. So when PSA does reopen, PSA or Beckett, when they reopen, I think these will be better off in a PSA slab, or the value of an SGC slab, unless it gets a 10, was just not there. So I ended up taking those away. So maybe in the future, if they have a bulk submission, I might do these through SGC. But for right now, I kind of just decided to submit 30 because there's no price difference. So I ended up pulling this. I don't think I pulled this on the channel. I pulled this off camera. So I got this beautiful Joe Burrow 16 out of 35. I pulled from a blaster box, I believe. I was going to submit this. Like I said, I think this is pretty good. I don't think it's going to get a pristine 10 or BGS 10, but black label, but it's very close. It's very close. Like I said, I pulled it, instantly put it in a one touch. So, but I decided to not submit this because I'm just going to wait for PSA to reopen or Beckett. Well, I know they're open, but like I'm very frugal, so I don't want to pay. If PSA had a $50 submission, this is something that I would submit through them. But for right now, I know they lowered their price down to $150 at the moment, but it's still not worth it for me to grade for $150. Then I put this Justin Herbert away because I really like this. I love Herbert. If I got anything Herbert that's like a RPA auto that I can hold long term, I would. But I have some Herberts in here that I'm gonna try to flip. But I love this card. This card I pulled also off camera from a hanger box, obviously because it was a hanger exclusive, light blue. But I decided to not submit this, one, because I'm gonna wait for PSA, and then two, I like this card, so even if I got this graded with SGC and got a 10, I probably wouldn't sell it just because I love the color match. Then this Herbert is, I'm gonna wait for PSA. Like I said in the intro, half of the cards I'm not submitting just because I think they're gonna be better off in a PSA slab, or I'm just gonna wait and just didn't, you know, and if they're worthy to be a PSA 10. But this right here is centering, everything looks great. I think this is gonna get a PSA 10 for sure. Decided to hold off on that one. Decided to hold off on this one. It's kind of semi-color match. And then also I think this might, well, the border seems to be a little smaller on this side, but I decided everything else seemed to be good, so I'm gonna hold off on PSA this one. This one is 1000% PSA 10. Centering, everything is perfect. No surface issues, nothing like that. So I decided to wait on that one because, like I said, I was going to submit this Aaron Rodgers because it's Aaron Rodgers rookie card. I was going to submit this through SGC, but it did not make the cut because PSA 10s, if I'm not mistaken, were selling for like $400, and this is actually very perfect. I worry to get it graded through SGC and not getting the same amount, so it just didn't make the cut in my opinion. James Wiseman, I pulled this from a Fast Break hobby pack, one of my random hobby pack videos. Was going to submit this through SGC, decided not to because it's not basketball season right now, it's football. So a lot of my cards I'm submitting through SGC are football. That way, if one of the players does really well, you know, I can probably sell it for a quick flip or for a quick profit. This I'm going to hold off and grade it through PSA, or unless SGC has a bulk submission price. So Flamethrowers decided not to make it just because the SGC value wasn't there. DK Metcalf Silver, you guys are probably wondering, well, it's not his rookie card. I'm in the Portland metropolitan area. A lot of Seahawk fans. The reason why I was going to get this graded was because, you know, there's gonna be Hawk fans, you know, and I figured, you know, if I got this graded, got a 10, I'm sure I can get maybe 20, 30, 40 bucks profit off of this one. So, but it didn't make the cut because the value just wasn't there. LaMelo Ball, I pulled like 5 of these, so these were in my repack. I did save like 2 of these to grade. Didn't make the cut because the value just wasn't there. Value wasn't there. This was definitely did not have value in it at all because of the border. So did not do that. Did not want to submit that. It didn't make the cut. I might do it in my other submission when I have another 30 cards ready to be submitted, but for right now just decided not to. And here's the rest of the cards that just did not make the cut. And here's why. So I'm holding off grading Jordan Love because Aaron Rodgers is still playing, and so I don't think he's going to get any playing time. These are going to be graded eventually, just when Jordan Love starts playing again. Cam Akers, he got hurt. This is something I would have just got graded and held on to until he started playing again. But to pay $30, I'd rather just wait for PSA to open, or if I can get it under 30, holding off on that one. Gold, you know, this is more of a PC, but like I said, 8 out of 10. If somebody offered me good money for it, I would have sold it, but for right now, just decided not to. And then a Devontae Adams rookie card did not make the cut, just because, like I said, I don't think the value's there, and to pay $30 for a slab, it's like, I don't think I'm gonna get my value there. So, but that's the cards that did not make the cut. Here are the cards I'm gonna be submitting, and like I said, all these are pristine. Some of them do have a couple of issues, so I'm kind of trying to see how SGC grades. But Khabib Nurmagomedov, pretty pristine. I think this is going to get a 9. This is going to get a 9.5. I don't think it's going to get an absolute 10. But this is going to be a 9, maybe 9.5, maybe 9. So the reason why I'm grading, I got this card for $1. I could have sold this for 30 when Khabib, I think, retired. But I love Khabib. He's one of my favorite fighters. Obviously Russian, and just love the way he fights and his demeanor. But, you know, here's the thing with this card. I was gonna grade this regardless, so I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna grade it. If I even sell this, if I sell this for a profit, great. If I don't, I'm keeping it in my PC. I just don't. It's a card that I don't care. I don't mind spending $30 on it and just not getting a return. And I actually got to do it this way because I'm actually gonna be sending this out today. Green Emergent for Mr. Ant-Man. Let me zoom in. This one, I think the value was there, and I'm just going to get this graded, just, you know, maybe make a quick profit here and there. We got a beautiful, this should get a 10. This should definitely get a 10, if not pristine, but we'll see. I checked all the comps on this, and I think the value was there for this. LaMelo Ball, this should get a 10, if not 9.5. The value was there for this, so this made the cut. DK Metcalf, Fire and Ice out of 99, I think. Yeah, this one I'm going to grade because the value's there, and I'm in the Portland metropolitan area, so see a lot of Seahawk fans. I should be able to get some money off this one. This one made the cut because again, it's a PC card, but it's a 12 out of 25 jersey number. I have a feeling Green Bay is going to win the Super Bowl, you know, but I always say that every year, but I definitely have a strong feeling about this year. Again, don't mind getting this just PC'd and hold it for the rest of my life, or if I get a good, offer for it, this is something I might, willing to let go. Joe Montana out of 10. Decided to grade this one because it was worthy of getting graded because of the condition for a thick card. And it's a Joe Montana, so a lot of Niners fans here in the area as well, just because of my location. This one's an acetate card. This one, I don't really necessarily care if I make a profit off of it. Even if I get my money back, I'll be okay. But this is an acetate card. It's numbered. I just want to see how they kind of grade it. So this was more of a test dummy for me. Lamar Jackson, 41 out of 49. Looked pretty good to me from the surface, corners, so on and so forth. It looked, it's soft corner right there a little bit. But Lamar Jackson, if I can make 20 bucks off of it, I'm more than happy. Russell Wilson, again, this was more of a color match. Everything checked out. I should get a 10. And Portland metropolitan area should be able to sell fairly quick. CeeDee Lamb, this one's more of a grade, hold, and if he has a great game, sell it. Might make a quick profit here and there. This one was a redemption, Jalen Reagor or Rigor, however you want to say it. RPA. This one worries me a little bit because I did not, when I got this because this actually came from Panini, if you see. I didn't look at the surface. I did not look at anything. This is just going to be more of a test, like, hey, let's see what this gets. So I'm curious to see what this one gets. Justin Herbert, orange. Don't really care for this card. I don't like it, unlike the light blue one. If I can sell it, comps are there, value's there. If I can sell it, he has a great game, make a quick, profit here and there. Brandon Ayuk, 15 out of 23. Everything checks out. This should, like I said, when I grade my cards, they're going in to be a 10. Like, I don't waste my time unless I'm doing a test, like with the Reagor and the acetate. I don't like to waste my money on things I'm not going to get my money back. So this should get a 10. Brandon Ayuk in the area, and he should be a promising receiver. Justin Herbert, I got 2 fields. I pulled one out of a pack, I think, on camera, and then one off camera, if I'm not mistaken. I think one of them had scratches in the, not scratches, but print lines. So I think one of them should get a 10, one of them should get a 9. So this is more of a test as well. Pulled this on camera from the hanger box. This is more of a, wait, see if he has a great game, sell it. This one made the cut, in my opinion, because, I don't know. I should hold off on grading this one, but I just kind of want to get a grade. I don't know. This one was just like, hey, I don't care. Just grade it, and kind of like the Khabib. Trevor Lawrence, South Carolina. This is a hollow. This is more of a, he has a great game. Everybody's going to be hyped about it. This might, if I can make a quick $100 profit, this is something I would do. Mac Jones, same thing. Color burst, very low pop, obviously, because just not a lot of his cards. He has a great game. This might make me a quick $100, so on and so forth. Henry Ruggs, this is numbered out of 20 out of 50. This is more of, again, great game. Put on eBay, try to sell it. Same thing, Trevor Lawrence green I pulled on camera. This might be just a wait and hold and sell. XR base, I think I checked the comps and the values were there for this card, so this made the cut. Zach Moss, Bills should be in the playoffs. Some of them haven't even going to the Super Bowl, so this is going to be like a hold and wait and possibly sell. Joe Burrow pink. I don't know why this one is. I've pulled like 3 or 4 of these. This one's just going to be a wait, and if he has a great game, sell it. Justin Herbert, silver. The values are kind of there. This one's a risky one. I don't know why I decided to do this one. I don't know. I can't remember why I decided to grade this one. But, again, it has a great game. Sell it, so on and so forth. So this is going to be very interesting. So, these cards, Tom Brady, everybody thinks he's the GOAT. So, this one, I think the value was there. So, but these 3 cards are very intriguing to me. So one of these SGC slabs sold for $180. So I definitely, one of them, this is going to be another test. One of them I know for sure is going to get a 10, should get a 10 because it was perfect. 2 of these, I'm not going to take it out because I don't like it. Right there, I don't know if you guys can see that. There is a kind of a gash, not a gash, but kind of a line right there. Worst case scenario, I think that SGC slab that sold for 180 was a 9. So if this gets a 9, I know at least I can sell this for, let's say, 130. I got $100. So, and then this one had, I think, something in the back, if I'm not mistaken. So one I know might get a 9, one might get a 9.5. I know one should get a 10. So, and I have 3 of them. Why not? The value was there. The value was there for me to submit it, so I'm just going to get it submitted. And there's a comp. When you have a comp, that way if somebody wants to buy, be like, hey, this literally a 9 sold for 180. So, but yeah, that is going to be my very first SGC submission. Price-wise, it's $30 per card. So it's going to cost me $930 if I'm not mistaken, because there's $30 shipping fee. The reason why I did the cutoff at 30 was because if you ship 30 cards, it's $30. Anything over that, you got to pay like 50 cents. But also if your declared value is under $2,000, you also don't pay any fees. So everything matched out to be 30 cards, the $30 shipping, and the values were under $2,000 for USPS shipping. So that's why I decided to cut it off at 30. So if you are going to be doing a bulk submission, I did the math, you are better off submitting all of your cards at one, because if you're paying 50 cents per card over 30, it definitely is cheaper than doing a whole nother 30 submission, because you got to pay another $30. So but you also have to keep in mind that your value, the declared value, will bump that up. Like I had originally, my cut was 43 and the shipping was at 41.50 because my declared value was at like $3,000. So but like I said, I just decided to cut it off at 30. So we'll see what we get. They did just change their turnaround time, but like I said, by the time season kicks around, I should get them. But those are just estimates. They are definitely trying to hit at least, like, I've heard 16 days was one of the best ones. So if I get them in 30 days, I'm still happy. But yeah. But these cards are going to be graded, as you see, just not the time. Just not the time. We'll wait till PSA reopens up. And like I said, out of like 100 cards, guys, 50 of them only made the cut, because I grade my cards very, very hard. Even if they have print lines in the back, I usually don't submit unless the value's there. Like I said, with the Tom Brady's, they're selling for 180, and that's actual comp of an SGC slab, so it literally justifies me getting it graded. But if it's like a card that doesn't have a comp and just not there, I just don't even risk it. I'd rather just wait and see if I can submit it through PSA, or if they have a bulk submission. If I could pay 20 bucks a slab, it's worth it, right? $10 every card you're submitting, that's just more profit in your pocket, in my opinion. So but very longer video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Yeah, once I get them, I am not going to know the grades, so I'm going to do a blind reveal on all the grades that I get back. So every month or every 2 weeks, it's called the Twin Peaks card show here in the Portland metropolitan area. It's at Mall 205. Run Good kind of talked about it a little bit, but I think I'm going to start getting a table consistently every month there and have Max and his brothers come and sell baseball or whatever else they have. So I think it's like $30 a table. I sell one card, I got my money back. But that's what I think I'm going to start doing. That's why I decided to just bite the bullet, get them graded, because I got to start making some money, because I've invested a lot of money into this channel, and I just don't sell the cards just because it's just, I don't know. If you guys enjoy this type of content, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Don't forget about my 5,000, 10,000, and 50,000 subscriber giveaway. Other than that, guys, for the love of sports cards and TCG, have a good one.